Hi, we're back with part 2 of our discussion about one of my favorite foods, and I hope yours too, peanut butter. What about the difference between natural and organic peanut butter? Simply stated, natural peanut butter just means it contains peanuts. The oil will separate to the top. You get the same thing with organic peanut butter, but you have a higher level of assurance that the quality of the peanuts hasn't been compromised by exposure to various pesticides and other substances you're trying to avoid. By the way, if you have a nut allergy, the soy butter and sunflower seed butters are a good choice. You can find those in most grocery stores today. And then we have PB2. Have you seen this powdered peanut butter? It has 85% of the oil removed. As a result, you're getting rid of a lot of the calories too. They say on the label, just mix it with water and stir. Instant peanut butter. Even though you get the same amount of protein as you normally do in regular peanut butter, instead of several hundred calories per serving, you're only getting about 50. But have you tasted this? If you mail me your address, I'll send you this jar, and I'll pay the postage. Sorry, but as much as I wanted it to be a great peanut butter substitute, I just don't personally care for the taste, or the texture, or the smell. I've had some people tell me that it works really well in smoothies. You might want to try that. Here's better than peanut butter. It decreases the calories by mixing in defatted peanut flour with the peanut butter. That does cut down the protein content though. And a jar runs about $5, about twice what you would pay for regular peanut butter, maybe more. Well, they also have whipped peanut butter now. Have you seen this? When they whip air into the product, that obviously means you get less calories per serving. Why? Because air is pretty low in calories. That once again drops the proteins down per serving too. But overall, not a bad choice. But be careful when you consider the reduced fat varieties. They often replace the fat from the peanuts with corn syrup solids. So you're really not saving any calories even though the fat has decreased. They've just replaced the fat with sugar. Here's an easier and better way to save some calories and fat. What I do is I take a jar of natural peanut butter with oil on the top. Then I carefully pour the oil off. I'll pour 6 tablespoons of oil down the drain. That saves me 720 calories. That's 720 calories that don't get into you. Did you know you have to run 7 miles to burn 720 calories? Don't worry, there's still plenty of oil in the peanut butter. You just stir it up and it spreads fine. At the very bottom of the jar, it will get a little hard to spread, but I just remind myself of the 7 miles I didn't have to run, and it spreads a little easier. And finally, there's almond butter. You may like almond butter, especially if you're independently wealthy. This size container of Jif almond butter goes for $7. I've seen a jar go for as much as $14. $14! It's true, almond butter has less saturated fat and more vitamin E and some other trace minerals compared to peanut butter. But in my opinion, it's not worth the extra money. If you need those extra nutrients, just take a multiple vitamin. But if you have to have almond butter, just send your butler down to get the cheapest brand. I'm David Meinz. Why not invite me to speak at one of your upcoming meetings? We'll have a great time and your people will learn a lot. And be sure to click on the link below to order any of my books or learning materials. I'll see you next time.